Now then,
Let's go.
we are back.
Back and fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this week, fresh as a daisy.
If anyone listened to last week's podcast and went,
Yeah, Dan was fucking out of order last week. He was proper playing up.
if anyone just thought, they weren't just on form then, boys. I wonder why. It's because Tom turned up off his tits.
Well, I didn't. That's not true. Just the buzz had gone and it wasn't as fun anymore. You know?
Yeah, we were just saying, weren't we? That 3 beer buzz is awesome, but if you don't keep riding that train...
you got to get to 9 and then, and get on to
you
shorts.
got to keep going. I think the alcohol withdrawal actually kicks in, like, scientifically.
Oh, scientific? I don't know.
Yeah, I've read that. You know, like, the reason you start to go all tired and stuff.
Oh, yeah, the actual depression kicks in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a depressant, isn't it?
Yeah, your body starts craving it immediately.
A downer, sorry.
Downer.
Yeah.
You're not drunk anymore, innit? Looking sad.
Because you do get a nice... It's proper good buzzes beer, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, when you're in the mood for it.
Yeah.
Just when it's usually halfway down the second.
It'd be shit being teetotal.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck that.
I'm a little bit like... I'm 2.5 weeks into this month. Dry month.
Yeah.
And normally when we do it in October, it's because I fucking need it.
Yeah.
But this one's been like more of a should do it. Oh, I'm frothing for a beer
Fucking
now.
have a beer. I'm sick of it already. It's boring.
Just craving it a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
2 more weekends to go.
There's too much going on at the minute. I don't know how you're managing.
Like what?
There's just shit on all the time.
What, like plans?
Yeah.
Well, maybe for you, not for me.
Oh, not for you. All right. Okay.
Well, that's why we chose these 4 weeks, because we had nothing on.
Right.
Yeah, you're sitting with you's my only plan recently.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
You definitely should be drinking.
Should top myself.
Oh, fuck. Instantly fucking demonetized.
Oh, yeah, because it was
Yeah, because it wasn't going to be.
Yeah, just normally it's because we really need to, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's harder when you're feeling good anyway.
Yeah.
But oh well.
And the weather was fucking mint today. I was frothing a pint.
Yeah.
I've been well keen.
I went out on Saturday, drove through the town, Garstang. And the beer gardens were rammed. I was like,
Yeah, of course, they
fucking
fucking
English.
9 degrees, rammed. Everyone's out with their fucking shirts off.
Yeah, as long as the sun's out. So
Yeah.
it was like rammed outside.
Having said that, I put my shorts on as soon as I got home. It was that warm.
Yeah,
It was like 14 degrees. Big
Yeah.
numbers, well into the double digits.
English summer, innit?
Could be worse. Could be in fucking Melbourne right now.
Why?
They've got a massive cyclone hitting them.
Have they? Oh shit!
So obviously the surfers are out there going wild. They've got some massive surf.
Have they?
Like 6.5 metre, 7 metre waves.
Wow.
Pretty fucking hectic.
Cyclone is offshore.
Opposite spinning way of a hurricane.
Right. So equally shit.
Yes, the same
Yeah.
shit just spins the other way because you're across the equator.
Shit. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Mad, eh?
Is anyone like... Is it like killing anyone?
I seen a video of some chick walking a dog down the beach and she got fucking dragged away with a dog and someone had to run in after her.
Really?
Well, why the fuck would you take your dog for a walk on the beach when there's like 6 metre waves
Yeah.
crashing?
Oh, the waves got hold of her, not the wind.
No, not the wind. The wind's blowing onshore, but the fucking waves are dragging her out.
Oh,
There's so much water moving in a 6 metre wave.
Oh, yeah.
It's an unbelievable amount of
Yeah,
water.
people do make some silly decisions, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, there's always a certain amount of people who are going to make a real like they didn't think of it at all.
Yeah, but she'd have been that fucking ditzy. She'd have just, I'll just take the dog for a walk. Wouldn't even fucking think of it. Got out of a Commodore and fucking parked it up
Yeah.
and walked down fucking beach.
Cash the doll in.
Yeah.
Head down to the beach.
Been to Centrelink.
Yeah. Fuck that. We just don't get anything, do we? It's pretty handy, really.
We had like fucking 100 mile an hour winds like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but even that, you just know, like, realistically, I'm going to lose a slate off my roof.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, not everything's built out of fucking asbestos and tin here, is it? You know, like it is in Australia
Yeah.
and New Zealand.
I think I've told you before, but like when they used to get bad winds in us, and all the lads would be like, "I'm gonna go home and kick my fucking fences down, so my home insurance will replace it."
Just buy a decent fence.
It's so much cheaper to pay the excess on your insurance. They all go down, kick fuck out of the fences.
Of course they fucking do.
Well, fuck
Genius.
Yeah, fair play. Imagine that, getting that on your security camera if you're a neighbour.
Yeah.
You dodgy fuckers.
Dickheads. They'd probably be there with him
Well, yeah.
in a bogan neighbourhood.
Well, you're sharing a fence, yes.
Yeah.
Go on, kick that. I'll kick this one, you kick that one.
Yeah.
Dodgy fucks.
But yeah, it looks pretty hectic.
Yeah.
I was watching the storm thing on it last night, and the storm's like got close to the coast, and then it's just stopped there, so it's just fucking pumping waves.
My God.
Like huge waves.
Yeah.
Looks good fun.
Yeah, I said, but has it hurt anyone in the city, though? Like, has it gone inland?
Oh, I don't know, I don't care.
Okay, that's nice. Wow.
I only know like one or two people from Melbourne and Brizzy.
Oh, well, the rest can die then.
Yeah. Whatever. No, I don't think there hasn't been any reports.
Right.
Well, last I checked.
Yeah, but
By the time this comes out, there'll be like 300 people dead and all
You're-
like a right cunt.
You're going to feel like a right prick, aren't
Yeah.
you? I'm going to turn that into 10 shorts.
Speaking of shorts, we did badly this week
What do you mean?
with the TikToks. Can't believe it. No fucking responses whatsoever. It's bullshit.
I know, yeah.
I thought we were prime. We've no idea what we're doing. I think that's the top and bottom of it.
No, I'm like posting stuff on these social media apps, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. What do you put as a tag?
Yeah,
What do you? Everyone does all this fancy stuff. I'm like, I don't want to do all the fancy stuff. Like,
that's probably why.
you can see the tricks, especially on TikTok. It's for like every ADHD person in the world, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
all just attention
Just
grabbing.
spaz shit, yeah.
Yeah. It's and then you got the ads, which we've covered before, which I just find bizarre.
Yeah.
But
We clearly don't know what we're doing.
no, we don't.
Yeah.
Shocker.
And who'd have thought?
Yeah, I
Not me.
bet no one noticed that.
We got one video and thought, fuck, we know what we're up to.
Oh well. Yeah, we wanted people to comment and give us
Fuck
some
TikTok.
Yeah, deleted our TikTok now. I wanted people to comment and give us some stories about fucked up stuff, but not one person took the bait.
No. Weird. Boring.
Oh yeah, it's an odd one. TikTok.
Yeah. Maybe if you were trying to sell like shitty Chinesium toys, you'd get thousands of views. Maybe that's what you've got to do in the video. TikTok shop?
Have you been on the TikTok show?
No.
I actually had a look the other day. I was like, can this actually be decent? Now it looks like you can get some good stuff on there, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know whether it's all fake or what.
It is, yeah.
Is it?
Of course it is. Chinese shite.
Well, I don't know. Like I saw some Adidas trainers.
Was it real? Did they have like 5 stripes or something? Or 4 stripes?
My mum come home once. Oh, Dan, I've got these cheap for you. Look. I thought you might like these, and I looked at him, and it said Adidas, spelled with an O at the end. I was like, Mum, I'm not wearing that. Because you
I
give
get
them
twatted for it.
bullied at school. Adidas joggers.
Oof, that's
Like,
rough.
come on, Mum.
We're not poverty line
No.
yet. We're nearly there, but we're not.
Yeah, she was going on 4 holidays a year, leaving me at home.
Yeah.
But I get
had to run around in Adidas.
yeah, maybe it is fake. I don't know, but they were like 25 quid. I was like, that's cheap for Adidas trainers.
Yeah, because they're not Adidas.
Well, maybe. Don't know.
On a Chinese site selling legitimate Adidas, I don't think so. For 25 quid.
Don't know. It's a bit steep for fakes, though, isn't it?
It is really, yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't give more than a £5 for fakes, would you?
No, you don't want to.
No.
There's some sort of... You never went to Asia, did you? I don't know, maybe about Japan, but they don't give a fuck about copyright in Asia.
No, they don't. Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't give a fuck, do they?
I don't know. What was Japan? Did you see any of that in Japan?
No.
I don't know what they'd be
That
like.
would be very immoral for the Japanese to copy something. They're very strict down the line, aren't they?
Yeah. Fair enough. Thailand, not so much.
No, those fuckers don't give a fuck, do they?
Every market was like, just full of it, and amazing stuff.
It's like Preston then.
But yeah, I thought I was dead cool because I got a vest and it had Snow White doing a line.
Sick.
I loved it, and then when I look back now, I'm like, why would you ever think like, why would you wear that? I wore it into like, not mosques, but like.
What the fuck are you doing going into mosques?
Well, you're better off going into mosques nowadays, aren't you?
Well, yeah, keep you out of prison.
Have you read? Yeah, have you seen that?
Yeah. Fucking crazy, eh?
What is that about?
So it's confirmed that we do live in a 2-tier policing society.
Yeah. By law.
It's not a far right wing extremist thing anymore. It's just the law.
Yeah. Has it been brought in today? Is that what's?
No, I seen that there was Mood something Macahud or something. I don't know. Can't remember her name. She was trying to fight the law in the Commons or something. She recommended not to.
Yeah.
Chief Justice or something, but we'll see.
Yeah. So what is it? Basically saying that when coming to sentencing for crimes, I haven't written it down. Ethnic
minorities and religious minorities will get lighter sentencing.
Yeah.
Then it basically just says white men.
White Christians.
Yeah. White Christian men, you can get fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're more likely to get a more serious sentence if you're a white Christian.
Mm.
How bizarre.
It's not bizarre. It's in the fucking playbook.
I know.
We went through this last week with the WEF.
I know, but it's so not even hiding it. Is they?
No, they don't care anymore. They don't. They think that they've won.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it feels like that.
They haven't though.
No, I think the more they push, the more they're going to find.
Yeah, they're getting to the point now where it's ridiculous.
Yeah. I just don't like. What is that?
We've had talk of conscription going to fight in Ukraine this week.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that.
Who the fuck is going to take up that conscription?
I know.
Why? How could you expect anyone in this country to go and fight for them?
I know.
There is absolutely no way that you would catch me dying for Keir Starmer.
No.
On any fucking level.
I have seen it going around a lot, but it's not. Has it? I don't think it's been said by any politicians, though, has it?
No, but it's just the way that they've been saying things, like they're alluding to conscription.
Well,
we might have to.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you will have to do conscription because no one will fucking sign up for you.
No, well, what have they got? Is it 80,000 in the military at the minute? Something like that?
Yeah,
so, it's absolutely going to have to happen, isn't it?
Yeah. But we've got more people than bullets at this point, so what's the point?
Yeah. Like, and if you think, because it's 80,000, if it's 80,000, not 80,000 don't fly over there.
No, that's the whole military. That's not troops on the ground.
Yeah.
So you might have a 40,000 man battalion.
Yeah.
So what's that, 3 battalions?
Yeah.
Or 40 battalions. Whatever, it's not a great deal.
I know it's not been said. They wouldn't say it until they need to do it, would they? They wouldn't say it.
No.
Because why kick everyone off? Get everyone kicked off.
Well, there would be mass protests if that happened. I'm not saying that there should be, but there will be with that.
I think there should be.
Yeah, I don't want to go and fight and die for Ukraine.
No.
I'm sorry. I feel sorry for the people of Ukraine, and it sucks, but I don't feel like dying for it.
And the thing is, it's not even dying for them. It's dying for...
Yeah, the blood money of the fucking oligarchs that run the EU and the WEF.
I can't believe... This week is... I think I'm not letting myself get stressed about it like when we first started the podcast.
Yeah.
But... So, we're on like knife edge now.
Yeah.
If Trump doesn't get shit done, it's happening, isn't it? I think.
It's on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rhetoric with all the leaders has changed loads.
Yeah, it's gone in a fucking real dark direction, hasn't it?
Yeah. I don't get it. It's
there's nothing to get. They are evil. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. I got a video on the bookmarks. Actually, we should listen to it. Have you seen what I've saved? Have you listened to it yourself?
No, I seen. We'll watch it. We'll pause it and watch.
So
To scale up and to speed up, because Russia and Putin is not only threatening Ukraine, but all of us. And we have to be able to defend ourselves.
So he
My
isn't threatening us.
idea about Ukraine
No.
is the same as it has been now for 3 years, that they have to win this war. And if we allow Russia to win the war, I'm sorry to say it directly to all of you, he will continue and they will continue. And maybe we will even give them a better situation than today, because if we end this war now with some kind of a frozen conflict, a ceasefire, it will give Russia the possibility to return to Russia, to mobilize more funds, people, and maybe to attack another country in Europe. I don't think.
So the whole quote is basically, so that's the Danish Prime Minister.
Yeah.
The whole quote is basically, it's more dangerous to have peace than war.
Yeah, basically.
How fucked up. And they're just saying stuff now. Oh, he's going to come for us.
Under what proof do you have of that?
Yeah. He didn't come for us in the originally. We all know why he fucking went into the Ukraine, and they're just like this sort of wording now is so different to what we've been hearing for 3 years.
It is, yeah. It's really taken a turn.
Yeah. Now, we said it a couple of weeks ago. They've all turned on America and Trump because Trump is genuinely trying to stop it, and they've all turned, haven't they? And that's the most, in the correct words, I've seen it. You know, it really is saying we should not have a ceasefire.
Yeah.
We need to go and continue to go to war.
Yeah, because the thing is, her kids won't be going and fucking fighting on the front lines.
No.
She's nice and safe in her cosy, warm ivory tower in fucking Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Do you know? I think that we should when reform gets in, we should petition that every politician should anyone who signs up to be a politician should also sign their sons and daughters up into the military. If you're a political leader, your sons and daughters have to be on the front line of the military. So then your fucking decisions reflect actual care of humans. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They're not just numbers and digits then.
I know what you mean. I know it, yeah.
I think that should be a mandatory thing. Because it'd fucking stop a lot of people fucking about playing silly wars.
Not even though I half agree with you, but my counter to that would be, then they would make decisions that would poorly defend our country when necessary.
Yeah, 6-1, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you would know that it's worth going and fighting for them if they are sending the battalions out.
Yeah.
It's something that they actually truly believe in, not that it's just going to waste more lives of working class and middle class kids.
Yeah. It's this, they're coming out with all that. I went and downloaded. It just reminded me so much. Obviously, we've quoted quite a lot of the times 1984.
Yeah.
Right. And then when you open the book at 1984 and when it gets into it, the first thing it says, big one page if you remember it. If you read it, I don't know if you read it.
I can't. Did I read it by a book? I can't remember.
I think it's like either the first page or it's for the first bit when you get into it. So she said, peace is more dangerous. 1984 starts with war is peace.
Yeah.
Freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. And I was like, war is peace. I was like, we're full on watching.
We are in Orwellian times.
Yeah. And he goes on, doesn't he, to say, like, a war is not meant to be won. It is meant to be continuous.
Yeah.
And that's all they fucking
A forever
want.
war.
Forever wars. That's all they want. They're just fear-mongering now. Putin, don't get me wrong, he's not the best guy.
No, you don't say.
We're not going to be mates. But they're just making it up. It's mental. Starmer is just walking us in, isn't he?
Yeah, fucking needs to get out.
Yeah. Now, when we finished the podcast last week, he just sat down with Zelensky. We didn't
touch on it. Yeah, we watched it too late, so they went fucking wild.
Did you watch the full 50 minutes?
I watched the full 40-minute video. Yeah. Or 50 minutes, whatever it was. Yeah.
I felt like I had to because I knew so many people were going to watch 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I felt like I had to watch it all.
It was going really, really well.
Yeah.
Until like 32 minutes.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it was. Oh, mate, JD was like. What did he say? I can't remember off the top of my head now.
He said.
Should we watch it?
You can do.
Yeah.
The war Everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't
God
know that.
bless. You
Don't-
will not have
gotta-
a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on this
position to
question.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly what
this.
you're
doing. I'm not
You're
dictating.
in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
You
We're
will-
going to feel very
you will
good.
feel influenced.
We're going to feel
I'm-
very
I'm
good and
telling
very
you,
strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed
From the
yourself
very-
to be in a
from
very
the very
bad position,
beginning
and
of
he
the
happens
war.
to be right about
From the
it.
very beginning of the war.
You're not
Mr.
in a
Brown,
good position.
I
You
was
don't have the
saying-
cards right now. With us, you start having
not
cards.
playing
But
cards.
right now, you
I'm
don't.
very
Yeah, you're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War
What you-
III.
what you
You're
speaking
gambling
about?
with
What you
World
speaking
War
about?
III. And
You-
what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country.
I'm
That's
with
back
all
to you.
respect to your
Far
country.
more than a lot of people said
very
they
respect.
should have.
Have you said thank you once?
So that went south pretty fucking quick.
Yeah, once he sort of alluded to you guys are in trouble next.
Yeah, like you've got a big ocean between you, and you can't feel it at the minute, but eventually you will feel
Yeah.
it. Holy fuck, bro! That was not a smart thing to say because
No.
it went pear shaped from that comment.
That just kicked Trump off.
Yeah, Trump was like, "Well, you don't know that.
Yeah,
You don't know that.
don't
The
tell
fuck
us.
are you telling you?
Yeah.
We'll be strong."
Because he knows it's bollocks. Like, what was your? I've spoke to quite a lot of people this week 'cause I'm curious, and most people have watched a 3-minute thing. You've watched the whole thing. What was your feeling towards that whole meeting?
I was just happy that it's happening out in front instead of behind closed doors. Like we
Yeah.
never see this.
Yeah,
This is the exact conversations that they would have behind a closed door. It's just that we would never fucking see it and we'd all just be in the dark. So I was like, yeah, fine, sweet,
yeah,
good.
it's awesome. Yeah,
Actually, a bit of transparency for once.
transparency. Big part for me is like almost. I think Trump did so well. What you got to see is a person going, "My country is for," like he stuck up for his country. Everything he did, like when he started kicking off at Zelensky,
Yeah.
it was to prove, "Don't you tell us, don't you tell America, don't you tell anyone that we're under threat."
Yeah.
Like they all just think he's like a hothead.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what he's saying all the fucking time. And he put on a show for the Americans to say,
Yeah.
didn't he? Like,
Yeah, he let it run for like 8 or 9 minutes, and he was like, "Right, that's enough. We're
Yeah.
done. Yeah,
yeah.
that's enough."
And like what a lot of people don't know, because I sat down with my mum the other night and she went, he was a bully.
Yeah,
Yeah, because a lot of news are selling that.
yeah.
He's a
That's
bully.
what the fucking angle is.
Yeah. What they didn't report is Zelensky asked to have the conversation in front.
Yeah.
They said no.
But that's why he did it.
Yeah.
That's why he did it. He went so that he could show Trump to be a bully.
Yeah. Got the pictures out, didn't he?
Yeah.
Got the pictures. Oh, look at all these dead kids and stuff like that. He was
Yeah.
trying to sell this image, and just he weren't having any of it.
No.
And that's why he had JD getting mad.
Yeah. Well, when JD was talking about how you just take them on a propaganda tour
Yeah.
when people come and visit,
Yeah.
I've seen the videos.
Yeah. But none of the main news reported that actually Zelensky requested to have that conversation
No, I didn't know
in
that.
front of the cameras.
Yeah.
Trump and them allowed it. Because what they would normally do is have this like talk, and then
Yeah,
they go
and then-
behind doors,
yeah.
and then they come and talk about it again, wouldn't they? So they went, okay, we'll do it.
Yeah.
And then you're going up, there's a language barrier, but you're going up against two very smart people. And he got fucked up.
Yeah.
Didn't he? It was
JD was definitely
bad.
ready to swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see, now, whether this is true or not, that a lot of Ukrainians were going on saying he called him a bitch under his...
Yeah, I did
yeah.
see that. Yeah.
Obviously, JD wouldn't have known that at the time.
No.
But then he listened it after and been like, whoa, cheeky little fucker. Called him a bit, like, I don't know, sicker it was. Sicker.
Yeah, sicker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the only person having that conversation, isn't he? I want to stop this war.
And on this side of the pond, we just have a bunch of war-hungry neocon fucks
Yeah.
ready to send everyone's kids off to death.
Yeah. You watch that one night,
Yeah.
you wake up the next day and see that he flew straight to England,
Yeah.
and you've got Starmer giving him a hug.
Yeah.
Oh, you
We'll send all of our working class kids to die.
Yeah.
Don't worry, all of our kids in Eton will be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only message I hear from the establishment when they say that they're going to send kids.
Yeah.
When they're going to start sending people to war.
Yeah.
Have you thought about this? Have you truly thought about this? Oh, you don't care, right? Sweet.
Yeah. And some of them posh kid schools, whatever, they do actually end up in the army. But the end up is they go immediately to officers, don't they? They don't do a frontline. Can't say for everybody.
No.
And if you're serving in the military anyway, fucking cheers. You know?
Yeah.
But it's a little bit different than a lad off a council estate. He joins up. He
goes in as a squaddy, and that's that.
Yeah. Starmer, when he arrived, it was just all bullshit. So they do them hugs, don't they?
Yeah.
Then he's like pointing at this crowd, and when they go inside, he goes like they like keep touching each other. They all both kept touching each other.
Fucking weird, isn't it? Yeah.
To try and show this like affection. Starmer is not an affectionate guy, so that just looks fake.
Yeah.
Then he's like, I just want you to know, all them people out there are cheering for you. I saw a picture of that crowd. Wasn't that fucking impressive, actually, for a start?
It was just a bunch of BBC News reporters.
Have you seen it?
No.
Not an impressive crowd.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, I can't remember what you told.
Yeah, it's like 20 people.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I don't know where I saw it, but if there was a huge crowd there, guaranteed that would be on all the news channels.
Yeah, if there was thousands of people there, it would be massive news, yeah.
All over it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, fucking right they would.
So he says that shit, then he brings him in and says, just so you know, you have the backing of all of Great Britain.
Yeah.
No, you fucking don't.
No, you fucking
You
don't.
lying piece of shit, Starmer. Innit? You don't...
I keep seeing a few posts from people. I don't know whether it's like bots or what. People just like, everyone's behind you, Starmer and Zelensky.
Yeah.
Like, who? I've not met one person who's behind any of this war.
No.
I mean, are we living in a bubble up here? Maybe?
No, because I have met people who, I wouldn't say behind Starmer and the water, but they are behind Ukraine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have met that.
Yeah.
Because they still...
Well, they can be the first to fucking sign up, can't they?
Yeah.
You know?
These people aren't necessarily saying like, oh, we should go to war, but they're saying, well, Russia did invade Ukraine, and that's the be all and end all of it.
And for the most part, it is. Russia is at fault.
Yeah.
There is that angle, you know.
They did invade.
They did invade.
Even that, I was looking at the story of that today.
Yeah.
It's like, obviously we've spoken before about the NATO bomb, putting weapons on the borders, stuff like that. But when they first invaded, they sent 40,000 troops in. Now, against a 44 million population country.
Yeah.
Sent 44,000 in. When they went in, then they half agreed a ceasefire, and they withdrew back. Now, whether this is all true, I'm going off what RFK was talking about.
Yeah.
40,000 troops. So that is not an amount of troops you're going in to take over the country.
No. And then old mate Boris went over.
Yeah.
And said, fuck that, let's fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Putin was withdrawing when deals started to be made, but then no, Boris goes over, tells Zelensky, you do not fucking end this war.
Fucking craziness,
And then it all
eh? And
kicks
people are
off.
talking about Boris coming back to run the Conservatives.
It's mental.
He's a definition of a Jag driver, isn't he? It's fucking Boris.
Yeah.
You can see him driving a Jag and stealing silverware, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah. A real boring Jag.
Yeah. Diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just the contrast between watching Trump and watching Starmer, I was like jealous.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I was like, regardless of what you think of Trump, they've got a leader, and we've just got this little...
I think I've said it a few times recently. It's the first time I've ever been jealous of Americans.
Yeah.
I've never been jealous of
Yeah.
America before.
Yeah. Whether it sticks or not, don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
But they're on the right track. What they're doing all the things every other country wants to do. Close the fucking borders down.
Yeah.
Get a handle on it. Stop doing drugs. Look at what companies are doing to the country. Like
Yeah.
how is that one country? How are we only looking at that?
Have you seen the video? Well, it's a documentary on Twitter, and it's this guy who was going around all the border towns in Texas
Right.
before, like, in January, in the run up to Trump's inauguration.
Right.
And like these towns are like just busy as fuck, heaps of people everywhere, fucking people sleeping on the streets and shit.
Yeah.
And now you drive through and the towns are like fucking ghost towns. All the fucking immigrants have gone.
Fucking hell. So they've
Like
done-
just literally the towns are dead. There's no one there.
Wow.
Like just normal people, just normal quiet towns again.
Yeah.
You know, there might be 20, 30 house towns, villages almost.
Yeah, yeah. They've made so many moves.
Yeah.
Like when we were talking about last week when it cut border crossings down by 93%. Was it?
The amount of people that they've sent back over the border is just fucking unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't understand it. You've got radio stations and politicians helping the illegal immigrants, giving them advice on how to evade ICE.
Well, there was talk of AOC getting arrested, wasn't there, for giving out advice.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You're going against...
Aiding and abetting an illegal alien. Yeah.
But they can't seem to get in the head that they're like, you can only deport the criminals. They're all criminals. Technically.
Yeah.
Whether it makes them a bad person or a good, that's not necessarily the fact, but...
No. Hey, and I get it.
Yeah.
It's not, it would be nice to go and live in America. It seems like a good time.
Yeah. Funnily enough, they'll
But
probably
do it
be
legally.
more interested to come in now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and we just look at the little simp Starmer doing what he's doing.
You're going to get arrested, you boy.
Yeah.
You are 100% getting arrested. You keep calling Starmer a simp.
Yeah, that's true. Should probably shut up, shouldn't I? But
Yeah.
Nah, fuck it.
And you'll do worse time as well because you're a white boy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, if some immigrant standing there calling fucking Starmer a simp, he'll be fine. He'll only get a couple of weeks, but you'll do a year.
Couple of weeks of warning, slap on the wrist.
Yeah, if he even gets arrested.
I'll tell him I'm gay Muslim.
Gay Muslim?
Yeah. Double
right.
whammy, innit? You won't even get,
true. Yeah, you won't even do a week.
won't even get a fine, mate.
No.
Because that is minor as fuck. Super minority, innit?
Gay Muslim, Buddhist Jew. Whoa, ram on.
Disabled.
Yeah, it's Trump card, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Top Trump.
Yeah. Sick of it. Sick of seeing it.
Can they do obese as like a disability?
They probably fucking do, don't they?
Yeah, so I'm just wondering if I get arrested, I'll just complain that I'm obese. And I'm disabled because I'm obese.
Try it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Try
Yeah.
it. No, it won't stop you getting conscripted. But it might stop you
No,
going
I
to
probably
prison.
will get arrested though, because I have stated several times that I don't like people fucking kids.
That's true.
So I'm already on a fucking losing battle there, aren't I?
That goes against
Yeah,
the rhetoric, doesn't
yeah, it does. I'm not a fan of Epstein. Oh no.
it? Yeah. Have you seen the videos of the people getting conscripted or whatever in Ukraine?
Yeah. I've seen one video and it's just like 6 guys jump out of a minivan and tackle this young lad on the corner of a street.
I've seen 3 because I started searching for it because I was like,
Is this real?
Yeah. Now, that still might not be true. That could be arrests.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard anyone actually argue against that being fake.
Pretty scary shit.
That is scary, man. Like, one guy was in a car with his wife and he's getting ripped out of the car, like, you're going to the front line.
Fuck that noise.
Imagine that. And he's fighting for his life. He's got his feet up. I don't know if this is the one you saw. He's got his feet up on the roof of the car, just trying to push himself away from the car. But you ain't getting anywhere when there's 6 blokes.
No.
He's screaming, please, I have kids. I'm so sad. Imagine that.
Yeah, fuck that
Holy
noise.
shit. And to go,
And that's what Keir Starmer wants to bring in here.
yeah?
Starmer, sorry.
Imagine if that coming in England.
Yeah, there'd be riots, wouldn't there?
Because in World War
Surely.
in World War II, or no, it was Vietnam. They were doing conscription in America, weren't they? I'm thinking of like Muhammad Ali and stuff.
Yeah.
As a famous story, he was locked up for.
Yeah, because he refused to fight. Yeah.
Now, if that happens in England now, they can't lock everybody up.
No.
can they? There's no
No,
room.
I don't know anyone that'd be willing to go and fucking lay their life down for him.
I don't.
It'd only be if Russia genuinely did start invading Europe.
Yeah.
You know, if they got towards Germany, then I think it would start to
Then-
change the sentiment.
Yeah. Then there'd be some tangible evidence that, okay, we might be in trouble here.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it?
But I still wouldn't sign up until they were at the door.
Yeah, I know, that's a tough one, isn't it?
No, it's not. I wouldn't.
I know, but it's just before it's too late.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't need to go and die for them.
No. But if they're about to invade your country.
Well, you got to at that point, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What? It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, is that the way really a war would go anymore? Actual physical.
The thing that fucks me off about it, and the reason why I don't want to go and fight Russia in Germany as a conscript, is because this all could be stopped now.
Yes. Yeah.
Could be stopped now. So why should I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the
The
problem,
is we're in that fucking age group.
Yeah.
And we've got 10 years and then we're fucking sweet. So if they could just drag this forever war on for 10 more years before we have to go and get involved.
Sounds like they could do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's like hope and pray now. Hope and
Yeah.
pray that Trump doesn't get killed, that he gets on with it and gets this fucking thing stopped.
Yeah.
Because
Well, he's got enough people around him that he's got a plan if he does get killed, I think.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
has said that he's
his
got,
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, straight away JD Vance and he's going to be the same.
Yeah.
But as that goes, it's Europe. The whole of EU is against a pack of 100 people maybe,
Yeah. Yeah.
like that can make the decisions. So we're now all just relying on them 100 people get this fucking done, get
Yeah.
it over. And if we might be wrong, and that shit that woman just come out with that. Or they go back and rearm, but why would they? They weren't rearming.
No.
They weren't arming up for Ukraine. They were struggling at one point. It's only now. Apparently now they're
Well, they've got the whole fucking wartime economy going, haven't
Yeah.
they? So,
they're now firing on all cylinders, aren't they? Building weapons and stuff like that,
Yeah. Yeah, they're Gucci.
which is fucking always a terrifying thought. It's like when you see the footage of it doing in England,
Yeah.
and you're like, whoa, that must be a crazy time. When
Yeah.
they fire the war machine
I
up.
think have I mentioned it before about my granddad? Said it. Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
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 Just fucking pallets for Africa from Wharton on the side of the motorway.
know.
Wild, eh?
Yeah.
And then one day it was all gone.
I know, that's creepy, innit?
Hmm.
Yeah, firing that war machine up. I mean, imagine when America's gets going.
Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day. Like the whole fucking. It would take a long time for America to get going again because they've shipped all the manufacturing abroad.
Yeah.
It would take them a year or two to get up and running again.
Yeah, full go. But imagine that if you were in the army, that feeling of okay, let's go, and all them tanks start firing and they start going on them, I don't know, ships or planes, however you. How would they transport a tank? Plane?
They wouldn't do tanks anymore. So I've been listening to Modern Warfare podcast recently. And the landscape has all changed with it. It's all just fucking drones.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need to be fast moving. You might as well you'd be better on dirt bikes and have drones on your back
Yeah.
than flying around in a tank. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's much more effective.
Yeah,
Send them out in gangs of 20 on dirt bikes.
because they can fly a drone into the hatch of a tank, can't they?
Yeah. And even if it just hits the outside, you aim for the fucking tracks or something.
Yeah.
Blow up a bogey wheel and it's done.
Now, I would still say though they're going to use them though. You still see it, like
Yeah,
they're still
yeah.
going to be
Yeah,
used.
but the most of you fighting, they're so vulnerable.
Yeah,
They're not as invulnerable as they used to be. You could cruise around in a tank and you were sweet.
yeah, Graham.
Now all they have to do is fly a fucking 200-pound drone at you and you're done.
Yeah,
And there's a couple £1 million worth of equipment gone.
yeah.
Not hard to make a fucking drone that can carry half a pound of C4, is it?
I know. Do you see that footage come out of China using their EMP on a load of drones the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
a lot of shite.
Is it? Why is that?
Because it's not a true EMP.
Right.
What they do is they have a hack that hacks the software that backdoors most of the Chinese drones.
Oh, okay.
So they've got them in what looks like a gun, doesn't it? and they'd point the gun at it and they'd pretend to shoot it, and the drone fucking comes down.
right.
It's not an EMP.
So does that exist or not?
Yeah, the EMP doesn't though.
The EMP doesn't. Oh, okay.
Well,
Do you not think someone's...
no, otherwise the drones would be useless against Russia, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Because you just have a tank constantly powering EMPs, fighting out every direction. The fucking drone would never get near them.
Yeah, true.
It's a lot of shit.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, any weapon.
Yeah. If a drone got within, like, it'd have to be closer than a foot to do any real damage to a tank.
Yeah.
The amount of explosives that they can carry.
Yeah.
So, the EMPs are a fucking lot of shit.
Right, okay. Fair enough. Have you seen the ballistic, like, hypersonic missiles set off?
Yeah, they're hectic, aren't they? There's so much going
Oh, my God.
It's so scary.
Because you always just picture, like in cartoons and films, it goes up and sets off. doesn't it?
Nope.
There's that... It's like terrifying, and it goes up, and then this next booster kicks in and it angles
It
itself.
just goes, "Ha,
Oh, and the noise it makes, you're like, wow, this is terrifying.
It's hectic.
Yeah. And then
Hectic.
when you see how fast they're going, then you start thinking, oh, okay, there's no battle in that.
No.
Like, who's catching up to that fucking thing?
Well, they're doing like 5,000 or 6,000 mile an hour.
And you want,
Unbelievable numbers. Isn't it?
yeah, and you want, like, I know that Iron Dome in Israel was cool,
Yeah.
but you
How
want
do you intercept something that's doing 5,000 or 6,000 mile an hour? Although the Iron Dome is just miniguns, isn't it?
Yeah. Was it? Did they not send little...
Yeah, they're basically just those SAM turrets.
Right, okay.
They've got like fucking 50,000 rounds and a big drum on top of them.
Right. Computer controlled?
Yeah, computer controlled,
Yeah,
and
computer
they've got trace rounds in them at night, so you can see them. They look sick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Should we have a look? Yeah.
Yeah, let's watch one.
Yeah. Fucking hectic. Well, that's terrifying.
Yeah. Modern... like
Those
I say-
GIWCSs, I think it was called.
Yeah.
The gun turret thing.
Yeah.
Basically a mini gun that's firing 20mm rounds.
What did you say? 4,500?
4,500 rounds a minute.
God.
With the accuracy of fucking AI.
Because the old war videos, you know, like Pearl Harbor, all the lads are still on the guns, aren't
stood
they?
on gun. It's not the fucking same. You know, they'd be closing on 500 or 600 rounds a minute though.
Yeah, but the guy's on it.
Yeah,
Controlling it,
it's
innit?
not the same.
No. Now, but so you think, all right, the planes have got no chance, but then the plane now would have no need to fly over the ship, would it?
No.
Really? They've not got bombs that you just drop,
No.
have they?
No.
So they're not coming
They
anywhere
can
near.
get like within 300 mile and then just let the bombs go. Fucking done.
Yeah, it's just all different now. The ships aren't going to pass each other firing fucking rockets at each other.
And there's
anymore,
Keir Starmer thinking that he's going to send everyone in some old like diesel electric fucking 1970s tanks to fuck with Russia that's been fighting a modern war for the last 5 years.
Yeah, because that's right, isn't it? Our gear's pretty
Yeah, of course it is.
outdated.
It's all built around the Iraq war, all of our gear.
Yeah.
And Afghanistan. We were fighting fucking poppy seed farmers.
So that we could sell the crack ourselves.
Whilst we were looking after the poppy seed farmers, you know that Afghanistan produced 96% of the world's heroin.
Weird, that, innit?
And there's even statistics, and I can't remember them off the top of my head, so you'll have to forgive my vagueness. But the Sackler family were using with their heroin push that they did into the US, they were using about 20% of the world's heroin trade. Whilst, for Xanax or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Is it Xanax?
You thinking about...
The heroin drug that they gave everyone in America.
it might be Xanax. I
Yeah.
mean, they're all levels of opioid, aren't they?
Yeah. It's just an opioid drug.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they were using about 20-25% of the world's opioid
Yeah.
supply, whilst America and the US were looking after the poppy fields in Afghanistan.
It's yeah.
It's,
Now-
but there's no corruption. Don't worry
No.
about it. There's no corruption.
Now, the idea that, we're growing poppies and using it in medication, that's okay. But, we invaded a country and we're going to stop the Taliban from getting at the heroin because they'll sell it. All right. What are we going to do, lads?
Well, we're also going to sell it.
I mean, it's like, when you look back, you're like, why? Why did it? Like,
Was it Rogan and Ian Carroll were talking about it today? Like, since the British have ruled, the biggest resource that they've fought over is like heroin control.
I think, yeah, he did say that, didn't he?
Yeah.
That was an interesting podcast.
A very interesting podcast. They just didn't have enough time
No.
for the amount of subjects that they did.
They were both got so excited about just talking about conspiracies. That
Yeah, it was great, wasn't it?
He didn't stay.
I was frothing over it as well.
Oh, yeah.
I love a good conspiracy like that.
It's just the memory retention. They can remember so much. That
Yeah.
lad can. He's a smart lad.
Yeah, clearly.
He's only been at it, did you say, something like 2 years?
No, I've been following him for a while. Like 3 or 4 years.
Oh, Rogan asked him and said, how long have you been doing this? And he said 2 years.
Nah, it's longer than that. Because I started following him just after, like... It would be about halfway through the pandemic, yeah. When I first found out
So
about him.
2022, 2023.
Yeah.
So about 2 years ago.
Oh, fuck, yeah. It feels like 5 years ago, though, now, doesn't it?
I know, yeah.
Oh, fuck,
Well,
yeah.
I'm going to assume the guy who's...
But it was when GameStop ran. That was when I first heard of him.
Yeah, that's what he said. It got him into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm inclined to believe he knows his life.
Yeah. Maybe. Who knows? I mean, you can't trust a conspiracy theorist, can you?
I think they're the only people you can fucking trust nowadays.
Yeah, because, well, it's not a conspiracy. They're always fucking right.
I don't have any idea what the GameStop thing is. What is that? I might do if you tell me.
GameStop was where they bought and sold games. It was just a shop that bought and sold games.
Yeah, but is there what's the...
So, a bunch of the big... so this is how I understand it, don't quote me.
Right.
A bunch of the big Wall Street firms leveraged themselves on stock options,
Right.
betting that it was going to fail. You know, they buy in at this price and they bet that it's going to drop to this price, and then they fucking make a shitload of money on it.
Right.
And they borrowed the options that they were betting with.
Right.
And then some guy on Twitter, Reddit, realised what was happening with all these stock options and got a bunch of fucking retards on Reddit to also start buying shares of GameStop.
Right, okay.
And then fucking heaps of people started buying in to GameStop, so the price started going up.
Right.
And then they hit the deadline for the options, and they had to fucking start buying back the shares that they'd sold on the options.
Oh, in like a rebellion to punish the... Yeah.
To punish the Wall Street. So I had a friend in New Zealand who put like $3,000 into GameStop, and he was trying to diamond hand that bitch,
What does that mean?
not letting go of his stocks.
Oh, okay.
He was trying to diamond hand it.
Not heard that
Yeah.
saying before.
He got up to about 320k.
Oh, shit.
He pulled out at 80 on the way back down.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he still made 80k out of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
It was mental.
You have told me actually now. No, I just couldn't... I forgot it was like...
And they're
GameStop.
still not selling it, and the options still have to be called. They stopped trading on it because it was going to crash the market. That's how fucking good it was.
Wow.
Or how bad it was.
Holy
whatever your
shit.
perspective is.
Fucking hell.
But it was basically a big fuck you to the banks and the
Yeah.
financial system,
That's class.
because the people took control of what has largely been regarded as a good company, and now it's been taken over by another guy who's turned it around, and the stocks are just fucking staying at a level,
Oh, right, okay.
and their options still need to be called. So any day now the market's going to crash.
If people withdraw.
At some point they're going to have to start buying the stocks back, because they borrowed the stocks to do the options on.
Right, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So they might have borrowed the stocks at, say that they were at fucking $80 a share,
Yeah.
and now it's at like $200 a share, and they were betting that they were going to drop down to like $40 a share or crash.
Right.
Yeah. It's fucked. But there's
Wow.
trillions involved now
Right, okay.
because of the percentages.
Yeah. So if there was $1 billion involved at one point, it's now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if there was $1 billion in it, there's now trillions.
Wow. So at the same time, the people who were trying to like punish the bankers could now, in theory, screw us all over if it fucked up the stock market.
Yeah, but you completely fuck the banks.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also us as well.
Yeah, but it's to the point of now, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's basically Occupy Wall Street reimagined.
That's class.
Yeah.
You love seeing people get together and do something.
Yeah, well, it's a real community spirit. But now, none of them, or anyone that's still in GameStop is just like, no, I'm never selling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Wow. Fucking mental.
It's great.
Yeah, I wondered what he was talking about. Yeah, that was that was just 3 hours of all the conspiracies ever, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a speed run of all the conspiracies.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Went from JFK to BlackRock to
They couldn't stop interrupting each other because they just wanted to get onto that. And
Yeah.
this,
and this.
Yeah. They were fucking class.
Properly good poddy.
Yeah.
We need Alex Jones back on there now.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, surely. Surely.
He's got to.
Like, they've gone past the whole... it's not a problem anymore, really.
No,
I mean, he is a problem to people, but...
Yeah, fuck him.
But he's just on Twitter now doing his thing. Probably earning loads of money, so get him on.
Yeah.
Don't know. Must be something in it. Must be a reason.
People take the piss out of Alex Jones, like calling them... well, I'm just repeating their stuff now.
Like what?
Well, just they always take the piss out of Alex Jones for like hating on globalists,
Yeah.
but he's dead right to.
Yeah. Of course you should.
Goddamn globalists!
I can understand why some people go onto his channel and go, "Oh, this
What
guy's
the fuck?
mental,"
Yeah.
because he sounds mental. But he's fucking awesome. So yeah, I don't know. Fair fucking play. He's called it right. I love it. But yeah, it'd be good to see him go back on there.
Yeah, it would. Have you still got the 20s?
Yeah.
I'm going to knock one back. Oh, there we go. We're on the mango ice on these shit.
It is like this podcast is sponsored for you, isn't it?
Hey?
Sponsored for you, isn't it?
Sponsored for me?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's
Because I have one of your fucking buzzies, like 3 weeks in a row.
one. You were munching on him the other day.
They're still
Go
half
on,
a bagging.
I might as well try one, eh?
You'll get the yips, you. Give me the yips.
Didn't do it to me last time. I took some out with me. Me and Hannah went on a date day the other day,
Oh, yeah.
and I got into the toilet. I was like, "Oh, I'll have one. Stick one in my mouth." And I dropped the whole pack all over the toilet floor. I was like, "Oh."
Fuck's sake. You picked them back up, and that's them.
No, I thought it's £6, Dan. Don't fucking do it. Because I thought like the floor was dry. I was like,
No.
I could just stick them back in.
Oh,
But then I
you
was like-
dirty
No, but I
bastard.
didn't. But I considered it. I'm pretty tight.
You're not that tight, though, are you?
I fucking considered it. I was like, £6 on the floor.
Oh, you grotty cunt.
Yeah, fuck that. They are good. They are good.
They are so good. I love them.
What else we got going on this week? Some crazy shit.
Heaps of crazy shit. What was your other bookmark on here that you wanted to
Oh yeah. Oh,
show off?
we've got some wild stuff. Go down to the bottom one. Germany just had a parade, right? You know, in the streets like we do.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Like, go down one more. Look at the state of this shit.
In Germany, Fasching is underway. It's usually marked by brutal political humour, and this year Trump is getting the worst of it. He's viewed uniformly as Putin's bitch.
Yeah. Now that's bad, but you can see the piss taking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go down to his next one. Oh, sorry. Next one again. Swastika sign there. Yeah. Great.
Nice.
You okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, we just got interrupted there by.
Bloody Hannah.
Yeah. Yeah. So this parade. So that one's pretty fucked up. Leader of the AFD giving a Nazi pretzel to kids.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, swastika's like illegal to use in Germany, unless for certain reasons. I don't think this falls into it. But that's the one I saved that I thought was the worst. That's Elon Musk, Nepal Elon.
Yeah.
And they've carved up the American flag into a swastika sign. I was like, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked, eh?
Like, when they say right-wing propaganda, what is that?
Left-wing propaganda?
Yeah, calling Elon a Nazi, carving up the American...
Wasn't socialism is left-wing, right?
I'm not...
And Nazis stands for the National Socialist Party.
I know, yeah. I know.
So...
We've sort of spoke about this before, but they kind of... I don't get it, but they were right-wing.
Yeah. Well, they were fascist,
but,
they were nationalists.
Yeah. Yeah, so I can't figure it out, mate. But yeah, I just don't like, what a fucked up parade that is.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were commenting, going, well, the Nazi sign is illegal in Germany. Then some clever cunts were saying, not if it's used for educational purposes or comedic, I think. Well, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is. It's disgusting as well. Real horrible, like, floats, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they are. But it is funny, so,
yeah,
I'm on board.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay. I thought you'd be against it.
No. No, I mean, you can give it one way, you've got to give it the other as well.
Yeah. But what would the other side do? You'd put,
Well, they'd give them all a hammer and sickle, wouldn't they? Give them all fucking...
little kids.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why they haven't done that float.
Oh.
They do it in Garstang every summer.
Good point. That is why England, very weird old tradition, English parades, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you have the Queens.
Yeah, what is that all about?
Yeah, don't know.
I don't even want to find out the history on that.
I don't get it. Like, it is a nice community thing.
It is, yeah.
But it's a pretty weird old tradition.
It's Harvest Festival, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So all the schools come out and they do a float each,
and then they all go off to hay timing in the summer. That's why you got 6 weeks off.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I know this year I went to watch it and spoke to parents of one of the kids, and the kid had said, "I don't want to do this."
Yeah.
One of our mates' kids, because with all the equality shit,
yeah,
they'd chosen a really girly float to do. It was Barbie.
Oh yeah.
So guess what? The boys didn't want to do Barbie.
Shocking.
Yeah, I know.
Weird.
Because they all had to dress up in pink and stuff. Now,
fuck that noise when you're 6. Fuck that.
It's like,
give me a tractor or a digger or something.
Yeah. It's like, well, you can either dress up as Barbie or a gay can.
Hi, Barbie.
Yeah, I didn't blame him. Like, yeah, go on, kid. So I think like 6 of them said. I might be completely butchering that story, but 6 of them kids had said,
oh yeah, just like that. The hammer and sickle. So, the next thing you've got bookmarked here is all this talk of Zelensky being a dictator. Let's look at Keir Starmer's recent hit list. Cancelled elections, take. Cancelled free speech, take. Taking kickbacks, take. Lies to the electorate, take. Controlling the media, take. Persecuting Christian, take, definite take. Secret police, take, I don't know. Controlling corporations, Apple, take. Dictator, take. Yeah. He was voted in and he will be voted out though, so he's not a dictator.
Unless he starts cancelling elections.
Unless he starts cancelling elections, which he has ticked.
Yeah. Now, even if he cancels local ones, that still is like, even if he might get voted out for years.
Yeah. Yeah, but the local elections will come back on board next year.
Yeah. But I saved that a couple of weeks ago. There was another one where it was like, oh my God, but if Putin gets into England, this is what will happen. It did all the list and they went, oh no, sorry.
That shit Starmer's been up to, yeah.
Yeah, I saved that a couple of weeks ago. Fucking
so this stuff about Apple, I don't know if you've seen this.
Yeah, we spoke about it last week.
Did we? I don't remember that.
But go on, because we don't know. We didn't know what's about it. We know it's like a backdoor into.
So yeah, it's only into the iCloud. They've got they have given permission, or they've forced Apple to give permission to have access to everybody's iCloud.
Yeah.
So if you're backing up your data on your iPhone onto the cloud, the government has access to it.
Yeah. See, I told you.
But they've forced it.
Told you Tom was fucked up last week.
No. I've just slept since then. I can't remember half the shit I say.
Yeah, no, we did. We were saying, like, even if it's just for photos,
Yeah.
you know, because there is, I've read there's some limits on what they've approved they're allowed to.
Mm.
But,
And it looks like it might be overturned as well.
oh yeah, right.
Whether the Americans coming on board that this is
Yeah.
bullshit and
Yeah,
it's an
yeah.
American company.
Trump will be pressuring them.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, you've got fucking China running Google. So,
I know.
although I disagree, you know, the UK government should not have access to your backup cloud data on your phone.
No.
There is no point in kicking up a stink against the UK doing it when the fucking Chinese are doing it. Just because they're openly communist and we're not.
So what's the difference in the sense that, so Google, you can completely delete off your computer. And you don't have to use it.
Yeah.
Apple is you've purchased a product. You shouldn't have to choose whether you then throw it in the bin.
Yeah, true.
In a sense, should you? Like, you,
Time for Elon to build a phone.
I know, yeah, he's gonna really. I reckon.
I was gutted that Rogan didn't bring it up.
Did he not?
No, I don't remember talk about it.
Or it might have been on the last time you interviewed him. And he sort of said,
The last time he did, he said it's really complicated to do. Like,
yeah.
Man, you just made a fucking car. One of the hardest things to do is to make a production facility.
He's made a car, just made a rocket.
Yeah, a quarter rocket.
Yeah, quarter rocket.
Quarter rocket.
He can do a fucking phone.
Yeah.
Thing is, his phone would be.
This fucking thing's really uncomfortable.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Do you need to stop?
Maybe.
Yeah, like, I don't think that's the worst thing on his list. I'm sure he could build a phone pretty quick.
Yeah.
But he'd go all out and it'd be this mental phone that does God
Yeah, and
knows
it
what.
costs too fucking much. It'd be like the Cybertruck.
Yeah, well, how much is that?
They're about, well, baseline, they're about 75 grand, aren't they? US.
US? Like, again, when you really think about that, what's a BMW 5 Series in America?
No idea, but I know that a new Hilux will cost you 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
I bet.
Defenders are 70.
Yeah, I bet a BMW is like 80, 90 grand.
Yeah.
You know, like a good 5 Series.
Well, I know that the new Defenders are like 70, 75, aren't they? So it's probably priced about right.
Yeah. Is that in England, the 70, 75?
Yeah.
That's mental money, that,
It's
isn't
fucking
it?
disgusting.
For a farm.
Yeah.
I know it's not. now.
And you don't get your VAT back on it anymore.
All right.
Bastards.
Why? Because they've turned it to like a road
It's not a
vehicle.
commercial vehicle anymore.
Right.
They're turning... they're redefining what a lot of commercial vehicles are.
Yeah.
So like, my Hilux won't be a commercial vehicle anymore. Go and get your VAT back on that.
What?
Yeah.
How?
Because it's a 4-door. It used to be a single cab ute.
That's fucking retarded, isn't it?
Bullshit.
What? This is it. Like, again, just making life hard for people working. Like,
A pickup is the most useful work tool.
yeah.
Because you can then go and use it as a fucking family car
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is buying a pickup and not using it? Well, there is a few mall crawlers around, isn't there? But
To be fair, I want to pick up and have no need for it. It would actually be more.
yeah, but you wouldn't be claiming your VAT back on it,
No, I wouldn't.
you know?
Yeah, okay. So you've got some people who are like doing office job but want to pick up.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Get
But there's
that.
not many.
No. You know, you've got like a self-employed landscaper
Yeah.
who I need a 4-door. It's 4-door though, just so I can keep the family going at night.
Yeah.
No, we're going to punish you now.
Yeah. I need to tow a digger and I need to take 3 lads with me every day.
Yeah.
Right, sweet, I'll buy a pickup. You sweet? Not anymore.
It's just another thing, innit? I mean, like, that back. No, fuck 'em, yeah. Should I get it?
You're fucking right.
Yeah.
You're contributing to the economy, keeping 3 people employed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fucking hate it. Just another fucking thing, innit? I wrote some stuff down the other day. Because Musk did the interview with Rogan, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's saying they're going to be launching a rocket every 2 days. Or
Yes.
are launching rockets every 2 days.
Mental. Eh?
Yeah.
Is that? I didn't understand that though. Is that just to keep up with the demand for Starlink?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why they're sending them up, innit?
I've no idea. I
Yeah.
didn't listen to that. I wasn't concentrating fully all the way through it. I might have to go back and listen to it again.
I don't know if he actually said it was specific to that, but I think that's they're constantly throwing them up in the sky, aren't they?
Yeah. I love how fucking squirrely Elon Musk gets when he starts talking about fucking aliens.
No, I know.
He becomes so blasé and it's so see-through.
Yeah, everything else he's so in depth and like, oh, I know everything, and then he's like aliens. He's like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's strange, that, isn't it?
Yeah. If there's something going on, he knows it.
Mm.
But again, that Ian Carroll going on again, wasn't he, today?
Yeah.
Saying if you actually go and look, no one goes and looks at NASA footage from the space station. So if everyone just worries about the moon.
I have seen a few of them.
Have you?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
They're definitely grabbing strings.
Yeah?
Yeah, in some of the videos they are 100% grabbing strings.
Yeah. So his point is, why would you need to fake any of that stuff?
Yeah. What are you faking?
What's in the footage, in the real footage, that you can't show anyone?
Yeah.
UFOs.
They're like spinning round and shit, and they all spin vertically. They don't do twists or anything. They all do perfect back spins.
Oh right, okay.
And then one of them does a spin and he swings sideways a bit, and a guy looks like he grabs a rope and holds him steady. It's fucked.
Yeah. See.
But the thing is, if they wanted to fake that, they could just chuck them on a plane and do zero gravity with the plane dropping. It's not that difficult to fake.
Yeah, but then you'd absolutely have to put a full-on green screen.
Why? You can make the inside of a plane look like the inside of the ISS.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you could do.
Just do it in the big Boeings. They fly up dead high and then just fly vertically down. You've got a 2-minute video clip you can do.
Yeah. That's another wild thing we do as a humans, isn't it?
What?
The practicing for zero gravity. We'll just send you up in a plane and we're just going to send the plane into a free fall.
Yeah, it's great. I want to have a do, eh?
So, like,
How sick would that be?
effectively, they're just in the tin can, flying down to Earth so fast.
Yeah.
Just inside of it. And it'd be really calm in there because there'd be no turbulence because you're not touching anything.
It would just be floating. It would be sick.
But all the time knowing.
Can you do that in this country? Do you reckon you can get tickets for it?
Oh, God knows.
That would be sick.
Yeah, it would be amazing. But all the time knowing, oh, that ground, I can't
It's
see the
coming up
ground.
real quick
Yeah,
and I can't see it.
I hope that pilot's alive.
Yeah. Someone vomits and then you go set off again.
Oh, God. Have you ever been in the wind tunnel, the skydiving?
No.
Have you not?
No. Probably too fat to do that now.
No, because they just turn
I'd
the
have to
power.
have a wingsuit to get fucking buoyant.
Just turn the power on.
Yeah. Fucking fans at max limit.
It's a weird. So I've
Have
done
you?
it.
You've done it, yeah.
Yeah. It's a weird experience.
Like it.
You know, where you watch videos of people and
And
the
they make it
shit
look
out.
sick,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's really not like that. It's actually really
Some
depressing.
guy stands there and holds your hands. Yeah, gay.
And then they'll go, right, are you ready? And you'll try. And it literally, that controls, you move your hands like that,
Oh, yeah.
back and forward. That's what controls, like, you spin. So if you put your hands like that, it'll turn you around.
Oh, sick.
It's really fine margins.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when you see someone doing these flips and they can flip out the door,
Hectic.
they are amazing.
Yeah.
They've spent hours and hours doing that. If you do it yourself, it does not look like that.
No.
You just look like an absolute fucking garbage bag flying around. You hit the walls, and then once you like back
Get
out
to the side, yeah.
and you dip your shoulder, your body then turns, and then there's nothing for the air to push you up, so you just fall on the grates. You shit yourself when you go higher, and you're like,
Oh, shit.
Fortunately, there's a guy there, I think, with like a little dial. I think they're literally doing that. Like, so if you start falling,
They bump up the
bow, and
Yeah.
it sort of catches you a little bit. It's pretty crazy. You can do it at Trafford Centre.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they've got one there.
You must have a big fan. Someone like me turns up.
I'll have to see. There might be a weight limit, eh?
Do it for stag do.
Oh,
Shit
God.
day
Yeah,
out,
the lads.
Everyone's fucking hung over to fuck.
He might sort you out. Just a lot of air.
Post Gary.
Oh, and it's so loud as well, bear in mind. Because I think you wear ear guards, if I remember.
Yeah.
It would not be pleasant on a hangover.
No, it wouldn't.
Did do go-karting once hungover. And it was like a miracle cure for the hangover from green light to red light. But
And then when you get out,
it kicked in again and you get worse. And you're like, oh no. It's fucking grim.
sick. Pretty good then, pouches, aren't they?
Yeah, that was
That was exactly what I needed.
a bit strong for me sober.
Was it?
Yeah, I was like riding the wave of getting a bit sickly then.
Keeping the yips at bay.
Yeah, don't make me hiccup at all. That's you're fucked up.
Sometimes it makes me like start belching. It's weird.
Nice. Well, thank God that didn't happen tonight.
Yeah. Just if you get too much of a Nicky rush from it, like, it's too much. Those 20s are strong as fuck.
Yeah, it's like when you smoke cigars, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you've smoked it a little bit too hard, and you start going, oh no.
Yeah.
I should get rid of this. Actually, it's making me sick. We just had a smaller one. What else we got going on? What have you brought to the table this week?
It's on my phone.
So nothing then.
Well, I did. It was actually we brought it up earlier. We were talking about the British recruitment for the armed forces.
Oh yeah.
And half the population. So this is what I wrote down. Is recruitment for British armed forces going to be an issue with half the population being immigrants that feel no loyalty to the state and the other half feeling no loyalty to the state that wants to destroy any feeling of being English, Welsh, Scottish or British?
So
It puts the state in a dilemma when it comes to conscription
yeah.
because they've imported so many people and they don't want to fucking fight for the country.
No.
I wouldn't.
And they won't.
Because
Yeah.
they're these people that are either illegal immigrants or immigrants at the minute, with the way that the media is going on about immigration, that you would feel hated as an immigrant.
Yeah.
And the British and English, Scottish, Welsh lads will feel like they've been betrayed by the government, bringing in so many immigrants, forcing down wages,
Yeah.
putting up the price of housing,
Yeah.
making life hard. Why would they want to go and fight? So who the fuck are they going to get to fight for them? So that was we already covered it.
Well, we didn't. The thing that they're going to do with the immigrants is an asylum seeker doesn't have an English citizenship.
Yeah.
So if they came to conscription, they're not going to be asked to go because it'll be British citizens.
Well, then they should be the first ones to go then.
I know, but it isn't going to be.
You know, that's what the Americans did with all the Irish, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, for the Civil War. When all the Irish were turning up on the boats, it was like, right,
Oh yeah.
get your arse down to fight.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Mm.
What have I just seen recently? Gangs of New York.
Gangs of New York, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what that's about.
Yeah. And now it's pretty fucked up.
It is.
It is pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, imagine
Great
if
way
they
of bolstering
start-
your army, though.
Yeah. Imagine if they start doing that. So we're sat here, we get a letter. Be ready, lads. And you go, well, what about?
Off to the bush I go.
Yeah,
Hi-ho.
But what about the immigrant?
Yeah.
No, they don't have to come because they're not British citizens. So we all go off and die.
Mm-hmm.
And then the majority of men left.
They're immigrants, yeah.
Yeah. It's a
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
Make it make
Fucking
sense.
terrifying thought, isn't
Mm.
it? Jesus Christ. Oh, well. Well, anyway, yeah, covered it.
It can only end well.
Yeah, for them.
Yeah.
It's going to be grand for them guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All of the blokes are gone.
Yeah.
Good times.
Did you see Starmer's get slagged off for the... he allowed... Well, see, they're saying he allowed it. But end of the day, it's the king, I think. The Windsor...
I did see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're allowed... Is it Windsor? It's not... Is it Windsor Castle or
Yeah.
Windsor Church? And they've allowed them to celebrate Ramadan
Yeah.
inside the church. It's pretty bizarre scenes.
It's weird, isn't it?
And he stood there apologising for all the hard times they've all had to deal with recently.
What hard times?
So he'd said, like, about Palestine and Gaza. Right?
Well, was there a lot of Palestinians and Gazans there?
Well, and Muslims in general.
Muslim doesn't cover... It's like... whatever.
But it's the image.
Yeah.
The country's melting. We're getting so... I'm seeing so much chatter about civil war and podcasts coming out about civil war. And then we all turn on our TVs, and Starmer's stood celebrating Ramadan in an English church, saying, "I'm so sorry about what you've all had to."
Was
go
it
through."
Starmer or old mate fucking Charles?
No, Starmer.
Should we pause?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah.
So the rain has slightly subsided. Sorry about this.
Yeah, we're getting rained off. First time this year.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll not go.
We've had a good run.
Yeah, we have. We'll not go so far. Yeah, well, I was at my mum's for dinner last night. We started talking about what were we talking about? Talking about the brain and how like just amazing it is.
Yeah.
How, like people still don't understand it. And then my stepdad texted me today this article. I was like, oh shit! Because we're like, what are we doing to our brains? And there's a whole article on plastics in the body. We all know.
Yeah.
We all know we're getting plastics in the body, don't we? But then so they've gone and done a study on brains and the plastics in them. And they're like, surely that doesn't get into your brain. It's like, oh, your
Internal organs.
your digestion system.
Yeah.
Nope. So they cut into a load of people's like dead bodies.
Yeah.
I think they did like 300 people, something like that. And they're like, we think the blood-brain barrier will stop things getting in.
No.
It turns out it just stops the bigger bits.
Oh, good.
And they're like
Microplastics.
Yeah, nanoplastics.
Oh, good.
So, yeah.
Which are everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could get in all over the place. So I started reading it, I was like, oh no. So they have like a mix of people who died in 2016 and 2024.
Yeah.
The people in 2024 are massively higher.
Really?
Yeah, because you got to think like of the lifetime.
Yeah, the consumption.
Yeah. So they went in and they said they took a 500 gram chunk of brain and it had, what did they write down? In the end, 2 grams of microplastics in the brain.
Holy shit.
In that chunk.
So how much brain have you got in your head, like weight-wise, on average? Like you'll have like half a kilo, but like, what would I have? 2, 3?
2 grams. Yeah, you might not be affected.
Not a brain.
They're like, 2 grams of microplastic in the brain. That's a sandwich bag.
Yeah.
Just to put it into like a visual thing.
Yeah.
I was like, no wonder I feel thick as fuck every day. Because I know mine will be more because I drink out of a plastic bottle all day, every day. I need to stop that shit right now.
Yeah? One of them?
That plus not a reusable.
Ah.
I'll be getting it off that as well because they're plastic.
Yeah.
Like, also, like, you know, a bottle of a 2 litre bottle.
Yeah, but even these fucking like steel bottles that you get come with a plastic lid on it.
I know.
Dog shit, you can't get away from it.
I know. So every time it's you know, if you have a plastic one, every time it's crunching and doing whatever, it's releasing more.
Ah.
And it's like 2 grams of microplastic in your brain. You're like, where the hell are we going to be in years?
Definitely shoved worse than 2 grams in your brain before, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that wears off, though.
Yeah. I just direct injection into the brain.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Fast. You start putting it up the ass. Get a toot.
Had heaps of plastic in my ass, it's fine.
And then, so, like, let's look at dementia patients and how much they've got.
Yeah?
And they're like, it's a bit skewed, this, but dementia patients had up to 10 sandwich bags worth of plastic in the brain.
Fuck off. See, I heard a correlation the other day about the plastics that we use and dementia as well.
Yeah.
And also the correlation between vaccines and dementia.
Yeah.
So there's a correlation between vaccines and autism.
Yeah.
And they're also reckoning that there could be a correlation between vaccines and dementia as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Don't know how true it is. It's just there was correlation.
Well, we're going to find out soon because
Yeah.
that's what
RFK,
RFK's been
yeah.
tasked with, isn't it? Find out what the vaccines are doing to us.
That's his whole fucking mission, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, the plastics with the dementia stuff, that's different because he said when you have dementia, it actually, it's because your blood-brain barrier has eroded and there's not as much. So, does plastics in your brain cause dementia, or does dementia cause more plastics in the brain because
To get through,
Yeah.
Ah.
I don't know. But
So we'll blame it on the plastics.
it can't be good.
No, it can't. So, I mean, if you cut out the plastics, I mean, there's less chance that it's
Yeah.
going to be there.
Yeah.
So blame it on the plastic.
Yeah. Good question. I was like, okay. The article at the end. So how can we reduce this? Brilliant. Okay, let's crack on with this. They went, other than not drinking out of plastic bottles, it's pretty hard to avoid. You breathe them in.
Breathe them in?
Nanoparticles. Yeah, like it's just because
Well,
everything.
that does make sense because I burn a shitload of plastic in my workshop. Like,
Oh yeah, you'll be.
there's always plastic, like, on everything.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, so
You know?
everything you're touching all the time, it's all in the air. And they're
Yeah.
like, so really, there's not much you can do in this modern
It's
world.
funny you say that because I had a bunch of nylon on the lathe the other day and I was just cutting it for hours.
Look, you'll have dementia. by 40
Dementia
then.
by 40.
I just couldn't believe it. I hate. Obviously, we all do it. We all want to. Okay, well, what is that like? In
Yeah.
show me a thing that's.
But
like.
everything comes in these shitty plastic bags,
Yeah.
doesn't it? You know, like these shitty Chinese plastic bags. I'm blaming everything on China now.
Yeah.
We've done it to ourselves. But you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's all this cheap crap plastic
Yeah.
on everything. Everything's covered in the shit.
Yeah. We wrap everything up.
Maybe these Just Stop Oil boys are onto something.
Well, yeah. They stopped gluing themselves to roads.
Yeah, with fucking oil-based glue.
They'd
Dickheads.
have a good fucking point.
Nearly all glue is oil-based.
Yeah. What do you like? What on earth can you do? It's yeah. I don't know. Everything's wrapped up. Did you see?
There is a couple of answers, and it is to grow your own veggies in your garden.
Yeah.
That'd be a big one. Shoot your own deer and cattle. Don't feed them off fucking supermarket offal.
Yeah.
That'd be another way to reduce it with your meat. And don't drink out of fucking plastic bottles. Only drink out of, like, glass cups and shit. But all the fucking water that comes into the house comes through plastic pipes.
Yeah.
So unless you've got a spring in your back garden and you've got a couple of milk urns that you can go out and fill them up with, but everything's got plastic in it. You know that if you were to do that, your water pump has got fucking plastic in it.
Yeah.
Everything has plastic. You cannot avoid it.
Yeah. You get them. You can get filters for your water taps, but they don't actually remove nano particles. They only remove
Micro.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, it's a good start,
Yeah.
but it's just not. It just isn't gonna. No one's gonna grow.
So
old
unless
off
you're
it.
going to go and find a fucking spring in a field and drink out of that all the time and then shoot and eat wild deer, there is no chance of avoiding plastic.
No. It's just yeah.
So if everybody gets a job as a gamekeeper, you'll be all right.
Yeah. Do we have enough deer to feed the whole country?
At the minute, yeah.
Do we?
Yeah. They're culling shitloads.
They're culling them.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, of course. There's no natural predators for them.
Cool. Like I have a clue. Of course.
There's deer fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
They cull them every year. In fact, I believe in Scotland that they're not shutting the season on stags.
Right. Oh wow.
So it's open season.
Right.
There's that many.
Fucking hell. Yeah. I mean, you say they're everywhere, but it's hard to actually for a normal person who doesn't pay any attention. You
Yeah.
don't see them everywhere because they're very elusive.
Well, yeah. Yeah. There is a lot of deer in the country.
Okay. Well, we could start with that then. Although I dare say, if everyone started doing that,
Yeah. Maybe we need to release wolves and bears into the countryside. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
no.
Why?
Surely actually start hunting them for food more, and don't bring.
Yeah, but then you
wolves
get all these fucking do-gooders crying, you can't shoot deer.
in. Yeah.
People just like you.
I don't say that.
I know you don't. but your type.
No,
There's not many vegans would agree with you on your stance on it
no,
at
no.
all.
No, not at all. You've got to be, able to think
Logically,
logically, and also be a bit like, and you've got to release.
you're a fucking unicorn, really, aren't you? Eh?
Probably. The only thing is, you never hear from. If you ever listen to an interview, it'll be from an animal activist.
Yeah, not an actual, just normal vegan.
Yeah.
yeah.
And now I don't know how many of them exist because I've
Quite a
known
lot. I know 2. No, 3.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if I know any closely.
Yeah, I mean, I know them on the periphery of my life.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
Like,
But that's not many.
no, it's
In a
not.
sense.
No, but there isn't too many of them because it's a shit idea. If it was a great idea, everyone would be doing it, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Good point. Yeah. So every time you hear an interview on it, it's an activist.
Yeah.
And that just riles everyone up, and then that's why.
And the only ones that really get interviewed are the hot birds. You're not getting some random fat bloke in his 40s getting interviewed as an activist, are you? You're getting some young 20-year-old bird who's fit as fuck and has no idea what the fuck she's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was the case. Piers Morgan interviewed one, and she decided that the way to get her message across was to pose topless all the time.
That Aussie chick.
Yeah.
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 Tidy.
Was she on Piers Morgan?
Was she? I don't know.
I think she was.
She used to run into like KFC throwing fucking blood everywhere, like red paint blood everywhere, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy bitch.
But she'd do it in a bikini, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
For
So it was
Instagram.
well worth it.
Yeah. 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 They give. Unfortunately, they're the people who rile everyone up.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, because she's walking around in a bikini. Sex sells, man.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, but I mean the ones like preaching. Same with Just Stop Oil. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with the message
No.
of Just Stop
Well,
Oil.
Just Stop Oil, there is something wrong with that message because oil is what has made the modern world turn. And there's
Yeah.
no replacement for it.
Well, no, there isn't. But there's no harm in the messages in like let's try and do better. Is sort of what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, I get the environmental control on it. That makes sense to me. We could do better with the control of plastics and what have you.
Yeah.
But the getting rid of oil is the most insane thing.
Yeah.
It's not going to fucking happen.
No, it's not at all.
It can't.
And I'd-
Society will collapse without
I'd really
oil.
like to see them. What would their opinion be when they suddenly go, "You can have nothing now"?
Yeah. Well, and you'll be happy.
Yeah. Like everything you own, you're never going to get again.
Yeah.
Because you just
Everything is made out of it.
yeah.
There's nothing that doesn't have oil in it.
Yeah. You won't know that all your protests were actually successful because you won't be able to have a phone to look.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, how many of them are really...
And you wouldn't be able to print on newspaper either.
No. No.
So how are you going to get your fucking information?
Yeah.
The world stops without oil.
Yeah. Yeah, so there is a big... there's a conspiracy
They're
about them, though. isn't
agent provocateurs, man. That's
Yeah.
exactly what they are. Shills for the
I've
WEF.
I've seen a few videos of I've only seen 2 of people when they go up to protesters
Yeah.
and there's like some goon, some bloke with a sign, and like the first one I saw, he literally asked him, "What does your sign say?" And he had to look. He said, "What does it mean?" And he went, "Oh, I don't really know." And then he went, "Are you being paid to hold that sign?" And he just went, "Yeah." It's like
Fuck off.
It's like a Palestinian march.
Oh, right.
And there's
Yeah.
a young lad covered his face up. "Are you being paid to hold that?" "Yeah." And I was like,
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Like, I haven't seen much of it, but I'm like, if that is...
It wasn't Charlie Veitch, was it?
Charlie who?
I don't know. It's some fucking Scottish lad that runs around Manchester
Oh, no.
trying to fight with all the Palestinian mobs. It's fucking funny. You know, so he'll antagonise the fuck out of these like Palestinian marchers, like proper antagonise them, and then as soon as they come forward, he's got these like fucking massive bodyguards that just twat fuck out of him.
God. Right.
It's pretty funny, but it's bullying.
Yeah. Yeah, he's asking for
But
it.
we've said this before, you need to bring back bullying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop.
Hashtag Project 2025. Bring back bullying.
Yeah, so people know there's a
There's a consequence for your fucking actions.
yeah.
There's a chance that you could get punched in the face.
Yeah.
People seem to have forgot that.
Yeah, well, again, this is what we might start seeing soon, isn't it?
More people getting punched in the face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's going to be some people, like, I'm sick to death of all this shit I'm seeing.
Why is it being talked about that I might have to go and die for my country?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
Punch
yeah,
you in
yeah.
the face.
Yeah. Yeah, some people start doing like a pro-Ukrainian march. Guess what?
Yeah. Fuck Ukraine.
Yeah, there's going to be some...
I don't mean that. You
No.
know, 'cause that's obviously going to get us cancelled.
I don't mean that. I don't think that.
No.
After
not
all
at
the stuff we say.
Yeah, I fully agree with their sovereignty.
Yeah, just health.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, just not dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like them to not die.
Their aliveness is
Yeah.
quite important to me, actually.
Yeah. Funnily enough. I see, so, last point for me, because my brain's going. Trump's plan on Gaza. All these fucking Arab nations have turned around with plans all of a sudden because they
Yeah.
don't want Trump to do it. Pretty entertaining.
Just
It's
more-
almost like he planned it.
Yeah. Just more, and some people won't see it this way, just more evidence of he's just playing a fucking game.
Yeah.
And he's playing it well, isn't it?
Play fucking 5D chess.
Yeah. Yeah. Just that alone, wasn't it? Oh, I'm going to do this, and everyone going, what a fucking knob, how ridiculous. And
Yeah.
he's going, shut up.
And then Saudi's come in with, actually, we've got a better idea.
Yeah.
Oh, lo and behold.
Yeah. We'll do it.
Yeah.
What have they pledged? 53 billion?
Yeah, something like that. Egypt's coming with a bunch of cash and Jordan and holy fuck, really, boys? Really?
And no one will thank Trump.
No.
Well, I know there will be a couple
Yeah,
of
yeah.
them. No one will thank Trump for that.
There'll be a bunch of grifters on the right. Fucking Trump!
Yeah. No one will thank him, but he'll just sit back and go, there we go, did my job
Yeah.
again. I just got Gaza rebuilt for nothing.
The art of the deal.
Yeah. I know you want to stop, but just whilst we're back on that, the big speech he did in Congress the other day.
I haven't watched it,
Okay.
so you're going to have to enlighten me.
I guess we don't need to get into the speech. No one else is that interested. But you had, in that room when they do that speech, you have Democrats sit on the left
Yeah.
and you have Republicans sit on the right. Mm-hmm. Every time Trump would say something, like, we've now saved X amount of billion, right? Anyone in your country should be chuffed with the savings, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, Republicans are stood up and they're all going, USA! It didn't look like a political thing. It was
So like a
amazing.
MAGA rally.
Yeah. Democrats sat like this. They didn't cheer. Then he said another thing, and then eventually he turned to me and went, there's nothing I could say to you, that you're going to cheer. There's no pro-American thing. You could join us in celebrating some success of this country. And they just sat like that. They all start holding signs up as well. They have all these little signs. Have you seen it?
No.
Like, Musk is stealing,
yeah.
signs of making it, Trump lies, stuff like this. So you're like, wow, what won't they clap for? Well, I think Trump's a good person, but I'm pretty sure this was done on purpose, is he decides an hour in that he's going to bring up a kid with cancer. Mm-hmm. Have you seen this bit?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, and
Makes him an honorary member of the Secret Service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Sick move.
sick move.
Sick move.
Yeah, good.
What a good cunt.
In front of...
The whole Congress, yeah.
just
it was
cool.
mint,
It's
yeah.
cool. Father and son there.
Charitable thing to do.
Yeah, just nice. But I dare say there was a little bit of a point to it,
Mm-hmm.
because then when the cameras spin round and you've got all the Republicans cheering for this little kid, every single Democrat sat like this.
Yeah.
They wouldn't cheer for a kid who's survived cancer for the last 8 years
Yeah.
because Trump brought him up.
Yeah.
And I heard some reporters going, they are just signing their own death warrant.
Yeah.
You have to stand up for the kid with cancer.
Yeah, you do.
And they stood there and held up signs.
What did he say about Elizabeth Warren? The Pocahontas comment.
Yeah, but I don't actually know the meaning to that. What is the meaning? To that?
We'll pause. I want to watch it. So he's talking about keeping the corruption going, and he says, "Yeah, so Pocahontas would say yes." And he's talking about Elizabeth Warren because she said she's like 1% Indian. So Trump keeps calling her Pocahontas. He's just fucking trolling this cow.
Yeah. Oh God.
It's brilliant.
Yeah. He's a very fucking funny cunt. Like,
But it zoomed around to her face, and she's like,
is she? I did see her clapping. Is she Republican or Democrat?
"No, she's a Democrat."
Right, because I did see her clapping.
Yeah, she didn't know what. Like her mate sat next to her was like, "Stop clapping," and she's out. You can actually see her mate say to her,
Right.
"Stop clapping."
Yeah.
She obviously wasn't listening.
Yeah. Well, I just think that whole thing is just a sign to the world. It's like, hey, people are not actually out for the countries to succeed here.
Yeah.
They're only out for one thing. Because if you can't clap a cancer kid,
Yeah.
there's something seriously fucking wrong.
You are fucked.
Your whole
Fuck
party,
you. Yeah.
arms like that, your whole party crossed. Like, wow, you are fucked. Yeah, and you're just making it worse.
It's just broken. These people are broken.
Yeah.
And they think that they're right. That's the worst.
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Well, they believe that they're right.
Yeah, it's comments on Twitter and YouTube on videos. Don't get me wrong. No one should be commenting like it's 100% fact.
No.
And I'm well aware that half the stuff we say could probably be proven like differently.
Oh, almost certainly, yeah.
Yeah. But to comment,
But we do a lot of fact checking on this show, so that it would be a rare day that they could prove us wrong.
Yeah. 60% of the time, every time. Yeah. It's just like they say it with such matter of fact, people on YouTube, and obviously the Democrat stuff is like, no, absolutely not. Zelensky's a hero, say. He's like, have a little bit of like humility that you might not be right.
Yeah. What is the chance that he's just a CIA plant? What are the chances of that?
Yeah.
If we're going to really knuckle down into the brass taxes here,
Yeah.
what are the chances of that cunt as a CIA plant?
Yeah. Like,
US aid plant, even better.
US, yeah. Yes, CIA. Just a NATO plant.
Yeah.
For sure, I could see that. Just have a little bit of like, well, you can't put 100. They'll write 100% on stuff,
Yeah.
and you're like, really?
Really?
Yeah.
100%?
Like you've got to
sure?
know that everything's a little bit convoluted.
Yeah. Everything.
Yeah. Like we big up Trump and all that, but I know there's stuff we don't know or don't see.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And we spend a good amount of time following it,
Yeah, we do.
you know?
Yeah, we do.
Most people don't spend the amount of time that we do.
No.
And we fucking butcher every word that comes out of us, you know?
Yeah, he's fucked up. But I'm still thinking he's the only one to save us, so let's fucking see.
Well, yeah, at this fucking point.
Yeah. Hopefully next week we can sit down and talk about the Epstein files.
Part 2.
Yeah, that's
Phase 2.
That's got to happen soon. They reckon they've got all the new files, don't they?
Have they? I haven't seen this.
So obviously we covered it, didn't we? They basically ended up getting about 200 pages of stuff, and they said this isn't enough. Go back to New York, get everything, and have it back. Well,
They've fired some. This is what I heard, is that they've fired someone who was withholding the files.
Yeah.
Why aren't they being prosecuted?
I know. I think they might do in the end, but you can't in America just prosecute like that. You've got to prove
Yeah,
it.
I get that, but
Yeah.
they should have been charged at least.
Yeah. I would imagine you might see that eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
But it wasn't just someone, it was the director of the New York FBI headquarters. And it hasn't gone down on paper as it is firing. He's left.
Yeah. Whatever.
But he was the guy who, when Trump got elected, sent out an email to everybody saying, right, guys, dig your heels in now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Like how
Well, he's a good one
fucked
to
up.
have fired then.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But that Pam Bondi, who is releasing it all for Trump or whatever, she come on and said, look, you've got to remember, guys, like we're walking into a minefield here.
Yeah,
Like,
she
everybody
has
hates
been
us.
dropped into a shark
Yeah.
tank. Yeah.
Everyone hates us.
And Kash Patel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So give us a minute. But yeah, she said we got everything the next day. and now we're going through it all, and there's thousands and loads of stuff. So
Yeah.
they've got to go through it. But are we going to get anything?
So it all leads back to the Mossad.
Yeah.
So how long do the Israeli-US connections stay intact once that shit comes out about Epstein?
I know. They're going to have to sever ties if it's like... well,
Yeah, if we keep talking about it, we're going to end up getting raided during the night.
I know, yeah. I'm still excited. I've heard some people far more intelligent than me say they don't think we're gonna get anything interesting, but I'm still holding out.
Yeah. I want it so bad.
There's something in them files. If
The thing is, if it does come out, it rocks the world. Well, it rocks the Western world, and it exposes so much corruption.
yeah,
I don't want to see videos of them exploiting kids.
no,
I want to see that there is proof that they were on that island doing whatever they fucking do.
yeah, I
You know, those videos shouldn't be put on the internet of Bill Gates with however many kids he fucked.
no, and they won't because they've already said, haven't they? We're not
Yeah.
going to release anything to do with the victims,
Yeah,
so definitely won't release videos
yeah,
unless something gets leaked. That'd be pretty horrific. But
yeah. It would.
I'm still holding out.
There'd only be sick pedo cunts going and watching it anyway.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'd hold out some hope. I hope we still find something, but has it not all been fucking destroyed? How has it not? They had months, as soon as Trump got elected, you start destroying stuff,
Yeah, yeah,
which there was rumours of anyway.
yeah. That was something interesting on that Ian Carroll poddy as well. Apparently, Trump bought Ghislaine Maxwell's dad's yacht with all the fucking spy cameras on it.
Yeah, yeah.
What? And that got a brief mention. I was like, what the fuck?
I know, yeah.
I'm going to have to research. I'll do some research on that this week and come back with it. Because that was interesting as shit.
Yeah, that'd be... I mean, we all know he was tied to them at some point.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know what that really says. Just
No,
what
I
they
don't.
are.
I don't know what it says. But it's just weird that Trump would buy a Mossad agent's spy yacht.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is that all about, mate?
Want to do some blackmailing of his own?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dodgy fucking ring have you got going on?
What are you doing? Blackmailing? What are you holding on people?
Mm.
I don't know.
How are you holding it on people?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But let's hope maybe we've got some of that to talk about next week, eh?
Yeah, sound.
Should we call it that?
Yeah.
Sweet. Cheers, mate.
See you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, love you. Bye.